Hello everyone, this is Deanna, the Organized Miss, and I had showed these binders in a previous video when I was kind of cleaning my desk, and I thought, well, maybe I can show you what I do with these. So these are A5 ring bound planners, and this is about the same size. Let's see how we put it in there so you can see. This is roughly the same size. Maybe it's a little bigger. So it was a book. It was a heavily damaged book. And I guess I'll start with that one. So it was a heavily damaged book that I decided to take apart and turn into a binder. I just really liked it. I kept the pages to use for junk journaling. And then I just put some holes in it and added these rings to it to hold these plastic folios. So I received all of these with my sticky kit subscription, and so every month, you get a new envelope full of themed stickers, and I had first put them in a planner like this, and they started overflowing. So then I needed a second one, and then one day I was out of those sites, so I just made this one, and it was just a fun way to do that. But so I keep these sleeves, and they have the stickers in them that came with them, and then I have added as I get, I kind of group them together and move them around or whatever. But for the most part, they have kind of their, whatever the theme of that month was. Now, like I said, I have kind of gone around. Sometimes I'll put something in it that I think isn't like perfect, and I move it. And then I kind of group them by binder, kind of on types of things. So in the back here, they're more like fairy tales type of things. So this is, it had some, this one was called Mary Unbirthday. Mary Unbirthday. So I put in other things from other kits or things that I purchased or, found, and added to it, that I think would go good when I'm, wanting to make a junk journal or a theme or spread or something. So that's kind of what I do with these. And then so the back half is more like fairy tale style, and then the circus, then this part is like food and tea parties and ladies, like this is a weird, like, I don't remember which one this was in originally, so I moved it over here. I moved it to Wonderlust, and I think it could have been in this, but I don't think so, because I subscribe to the vintage theme, so these were the things that were in this one. So this was probably in something else, and I moved it here because, kind of felt like it fit the theme. So that is what I do with these, and you can see I just kind of flip through when I'm looking for something. And now this was one that I had, was empty. And so I put some of my own other types of things in here. Some that I've gotten in Happy Mail with other kind of stickers. So these were, these came from, did I keep her sticker? Here it is. These came from Olga. And I just love her set. So I've gotten a couple over the years. And so these are a couple of different orders, but I thought they went well together. And so they're like floral spring style stickers, which maybe I'll leave those out. Maybe I'll use those later. This was a packaging that I thought I'd put that in a book at some point. That another set of things came in. I really liked it. And these were freebies from a couple different orders, and then she had little ones in here. I think that's so cute. So I'll flip through there every now and then and pull pull something out. And then the same with this one, just a little envelope with little, you know, little stickers in there. So cute. Then her business card. And this is one of my pieces of ephemera, but I thought it looked like it went well in here. So, you know, just depending on what, like if I'm working on a theme or whatever, I can just pull that out and I kind of know what's in what book. So that's what's in this one. And so the reason you know, a dragon who liked to spit fire, this felt very fairy tale to me. So that's why my fairy tale things are in there. This was a planner from 2018. It had dated inserts in it. So then I was able to recycle this one, and it's a lot thinner. As you can tell, it's got smaller rings, so I'm not able to put as many in here. So this is writing, gothic, treasure, like, you know, very feels like Victorian to me kind of things. Science, women, and then they're not really themed like Halloween per se, but you know, this probably came out near October, September, October. It's got very gothic looking things, and this was a different, maybe a different year, I don't know. Here, so very like astrological, esoteric occult style things, I guess. And then same here. This also has some astrology, astronomy kind of things. So sometimes I'll kind of gather things from other bits. So it's just probably what that is. So that's what I keep in here. I do use this pocket for things. What do I have in here? Vellum. I thought I would use. Card and these stickers. Probably I put them in there for fall. I was probably, yeah, October, fall time, probably using this book. So a lot of times I'll usually use one book for a period, like the stickers that are in there. And then this one is a Planner Society A5. And it is much bigger rings, so I can fit some more things in there. And so these are, because it's flowers and girly, I have like floral, sweet, you know, kinds of things in this one. So I just kind of organize them by, you know, kind of what I think works together, so that when I'm in the mood for a certain type of feeling or colors or style, then I just pick out that book. And these more natural, earthly kind of seasonal things in the back. So spring, fall, and then we get to winter. And so that's that. That's what I keep in these. So I gonna be spending my day working on the storage of things. So I need to go through and organize. I have this whole bucket here where I have not had a lot of time. Let's see if I can drag this here on camera. I haven't had a lot of time to work inside my junk journal things, so I have this cigar box here that is supposed to be temporary. Like when I'm currently working on a project, or as I'm gathering things to work on, they go in here, you know, sometimes maybe throughout a month, or in this case, it's been a couple months, just because I started this in Junk Journal January, and I put in, you know, a couple of things that I wanted to work with. And then as things came in, you know, like to the mail, or like this one was a packing receipt, and this was a tag on something, you know, more things, mail, and you know, all the things. I just put them in here, and then okay, I just pull it out and start working on it. I have had no time to work on this stuff, and this was the actual journal that I said I'm going to use this, and so I have done some stuff, but yeah, this is really getting out of hand. So I will be spending today working on that. So I'm going to spend today, like, you know, putting things in here, working on here, probably things slid into the pages. I've done some, you know, just kind of using up some of the junk mail and things that make their way into my house. And I was following a couple of the prompts for January, but this little thing is harder to flip open than I thought it was going to be when I made it. So I might go back through and find some prompts. I might just, you know, do like, it's very eclectic. I didn't really have a theme for this. It was just going to be follow the prompts and whatever I did. And of course, then I wasn't able to follow the prompts. But here we are today. So my goal is to sort through this, gather this up. You know, I am going to have to purge some of it. So I'll fit what I can in here. I'll work on these. And then what I will do is I will actually go through all this and figure out what of it I can keep. So what I do is I gather things for projects that I want to work on. Let's see if I can find. So here's another example. So this is more like my color palette when I'm drawn to vintage feelings. It looks like I thought this accent color would be green, which is really good about, you know, these kinds of neutrals and things. That can be your base, and then you can add whatever color you want. This came from a Goodwill, Salvation Army, some kind of thrift charity shop haul. And I like the, you know, some of this imagery, not just for St. Patrick's Day, but, you know, I can use that. And then just things I've collected, things I've, you know, been on packaging of something that I don't even know, but I thought that was kind of cool. Obviously this was, you know, one of those things that come in the mail. So I just put in all the, you know, obviously I found some more, you know, what is this? Rewards money from a store. Some of this may have been Happy Mail. I think, you know, things, all the things. Let's see what else I got in here that I can. This bag feels full. This feels like a time when I would pull these out and start working with them. So, you know, index cards, it looks like, that I was, you know, left over from a project. I must have made this like a band to go on something and just toss. So some of this too is from previous projects, and then I had leftover pieces. Coffee dyed index cards, postcards, you know, all the things. These were playing cards, but I liked this. Yeah, so, you know, whatever I find, and then I will use it in, you know, when I'm feeling like these colors. So that is what this bag is actually full, so I don't know that I can add any more pieces there. So this is an example of what I was thinking about doing today with some of this stuff. Making a little pocket, you know, out of papers, and then putting pieces of ephemera in them that I thought were really cute. So in this one, you know, I have this little playing card, and so this was a, you know, little shopping tag on something. This was a shopping tag that I cut up and altered, and so I must have thought that looked good like that. And then a couple of pieces that could be like tickets. This was cut from something. This was a ticket. And then I like this texture, and so I just put it in there. So, you know, that's kind of a fun little thing you could actually put in your journal on a page, you know, or it could be a little piece of Happy Mail. So I've got a couple of those here. I think this came in Happy Mail, and then I've been adding stuff to it. So I decided to speed the video up here I was just showing you that I collect things in plastic, not just these little bags here, but the bigger ones by project. Once I have enough things that are, you know, alike that I think will go in a kit, that's what I do. And so I had started to sort these and put them together while I was on camera. And then I thought, you know, it would be better just to do that off camera and then come back and show you what I did. So, and then I decided to take those 3 pieces and really use those as my inspiration for my next junk journal. And so that's kind of what I was doing there. I was just kind of finishing up. Okay, I moved the camera this way to show you. My box has been kind of organized and gone through, and I have the journal here, which I will set the camera up and do a flip through here later, but I have organized the things that I'm working with in here. I threw away a lot of stuff, but I just kind of kept, these are, you know, different kinds of packaging inserts. I kept some cards, and all of the pile of everything has been narrowed it down to these elements that I did not throw away. And I'm sure I will not use all this. And if I don't, it gets thrown away because I have others to go through. And then I just have some different kind of like collage papers, textures, and envelopes, because I'm going to do some envelope flips. I made kind of a book last year during Junk Journal July, and I used the envelope flip thing that is Joey DeFee, and I really like doing that, and so that's my plan, is to use up those envelopes. I threw a lot away, but I didn't throw them all away. And so this is what I have to work on for my next project.